The Blue Hole of Santa Rosa, New Mexico, is a geological wonder that has captivated divers and tourists alike for decades. This circular, bell-shaped pool along Route 66 is known for its crystal-clear blue waters and constant 62 degrees Fahrenheit, 17 degrees Celsius temperature. But beneath its serene surface lies a complex and dangerous network of underwater caves that has claimed multiple lives over the years. The Blue Hole is an artesian well and cenote formed by the collapse of a cavern roof. Its surface diameter is about 80 feet, 24 meters, expanding to 130 feet, 40 meters at the bottom. The main pool reaches depths of over 80 feet, 24 meters, with the water originating from the western edge of the Ogallala Aquifer, more than 200 feet, 61 meters, underground. The site's history as a diving destination began in the 1970s, when it became popular for scuba training due to its clear waters and easy access. However, the allure of the unexplored cave system below soon led to tragedy. On March 10, 1976, two student divers from Oklahoma, Mike Goddard, age 22, and David Gregg, age 21, separated from their group and ventured into the unmapped caves. This decision would prove fatal. When the pair failed to surface, a massive search and recovery operation was launched. New Mexico State Police divers began exploring the caves, facing treacherous conditions including zero visibility, tight passages, and the constant risk of cave-ins. On the first day, they recovered David Gregg's body from the first chamber. However, the search for Mike Goddard would continue for 6 grueling weeks. During this extended operation, the police divers made several important discoveries about the cave system. They reported rooms with ceilings up to 17 feet high and passages stretching into darkness beyond the reach of their powerful lights. One diver, Jim Seiling, described the largest cavern as comparable to Carlsbad Caverns filled with water. The divers reached a reported maximum depth of 225 feet, though this figure was likely closer to 190 feet when accounting for altitude adjustments. The perilous nature of the caves became evident when one room collapsed while divers were present, nearly trapping them under falling boulders. After 42 days, Mike Goddard's body was finally recovered from deep within the cave system. This double tragedy sent shockwaves through the diving community in the town of Santa Rosa. In response, city officials made the decision to seal off the cave entrance permanently. In April 1976, a heavy metal grate was installed over the cave opening. To further ensure no access, the U.S. Army Corps of Engineers dumped 2 truckloads of rock and debris on top of the grate. This action effectively closed the book on exploration of the Blue Hole caves for nearly 4 decades. For the next 37 years, the Blue Hole remained a popular diving and swimming spot. But the caves below were off-limits, their secrets locked away. The site continued to attract thousands of divers annually for training and recreation, with over 8,000 dive permits issued each year. However, the allure of the unknown never truly disappeared. In 2013, a new chapter in the Blue Hole's history began when the city of Santa Rosa partnered with the ADM Exploration Foundation, a group of expert cave divers. Their goal was to explore and map the long-sealed cave system, creating a comprehensive understanding of its extent and potential hazards. The initial expedition in 2013 faced an unexpected challenge. Upon removing the snorkel pipe covering the entrance, the team discovered the full extent of the debris dumped by the Army decades earlier. Despite removing tons of material and significantly increasing the water flow, they were ultimately stopped by a large boulder blocking the entrance to the second room. Over the next 3 years, ADM worked in conjunction with State Police and Albuquerque Police Department divers to carefully dredge and remove the remaining debris. By 2016, they were ready for another expedition, assembling a team of the world's most experienced cave divers. In March 2016, the team returned to Santa Rosa for what they hoped would be a definitive mapping of the entire system. Among them was 43-year-old Shane Thompson, a highly experienced diver and Navy veteran with over 20 years of diving experience, including search and rescue operations. On March 26th, the team began their descent. Thompson and his dive partner, Mike Young, were tasked with exploring some of the deeper passages at a depth of about 160 feet, 49 meters. Disaster struck. The safety line connecting Thompson and Young snapped, separating the two divers in the dark, silty conditions. Young searched frantically but was forced to return to the surface when his air supply ran low. A rescue operation was immediately launched, but hope faded quickly in the treacherous underwater environment. Hours passed with no sign of Thompson. As the rescue effort stretched into the next day, the grim reality began to set in. Young returned to recover Thompson's body, discovering that he had taken a wrong turn in the low visibility and become trapped in a dead-end passage. Thompson's death, coming 40 years after the 1976 tragedy, was a stark reminder of the extreme dangers posed by cave diving, even for the most experienced professionals. It underscored the unforgiving nature of this underground environment, where a single mistake can prove fatal. Despite the tragedy, the team was determined to complete their mission in Thompson's memory. Over the next few days, they finished mapping the accessible areas of the cave system. They explored down to a depth of 194 feet, 59 meters, discovering that the source of the blue hole's water bubbles up through a rubble-filled floor at this depth. With the mapping complete, ADM made a crucial recommendation to the city of Santa Rosa. The cave entrance should remain sealed to the public. The risks, they argued, far outweighed any potential benefits of allowing access. The city agreed, and once again a snorkel pipe was installed to prevent entry to the caves. In 2021, no one has entered the cave system since the 2016 expedition. However, on April 15, 2024, the snorkel pipe was removed and replaced with a grate, potentially signaling a new phase in the blue hole's management. The blue hole remains a popular destination for divers and tourists, with its main pool open for swimming, diving, and snorkeling. The site includes amenities such as a visitor's center, divers' locker rooms, a conference center, and a diving platform. However, there are no lifeguards on duty, and divers are reminded of the site's unique challenges, including the need to use high-altitude dive tables due to Santa Rosa's elevation of 4,616 feet, 1,407 meters. The story of the blue hole is one of beauty and peril, human curiosity, and nature's unforgiving power. It stands as a reminder of the risks explorers take in pushing the boundaries of our knowledge, and the price sometimes paid for that pursuit. Questions still remain about what lies beneath the blue hole. Are there deeper passages yet undiscovered? What other secrets might the caves hold? The absence of evidence is not evidence of absence, and the possibility of further discoveries continues to intrigue geologists and cave divers alike. The Blue Hole of Santa Rosa serves as more than just a diving site or tourist attraction. It's a living laboratory for studying groundwater systems, cave formation, and the unique ecosystems that develop in these isolated underground environments. Researchers continue to study the blue hole's water chemistry, flow patterns, and the microscopic life forms that inhabit its waters. The blue hole's history offers crucial lessons for the diving community, emphasizing the importance of proper training, equipment, and respect for nature. Tragedies here have led to improved safety protocols, potentially saving lives worldwide. Future management of such sites must balance exploration desires with safety concerns, influencing global policies on interacting with natural wonders. The Blue Hole of Santa Rosa remains a proof to the allure of the unknown and the risks of exploration. Its azure waters captivate visitors, offering a glimpse into a world both beautiful and deadly.